Hey there, Joel here, and welcome to my channel Math World. Today we are going to discuss about how to find out the zeros of a quadratic polynomial and verifying the relationship of the zeros. In part 1 video, we have already seen how to find sum of zeros and understood how to find product of zeros. So in this problem, let us go and check how we are going to find out these zeros and verify the relationship. So the question is, find the zeros of a quadratic polynomial x square minus 5x plus 6 and hence verify the relationship of zeros. Now, this is my question. I've written it once again, and I'm sure in the 9th standard you have studied something called as splitting of middle term, and that is what we are going to do right now. If you have forgotten it, then please pay attention. So what we do is we take this term, that is 1x square, and multiply it with the last term over here, which is plus 6. So if I multiply this, this would become 6x square. Now keep in mind that whenever you are solving polynomials, right, there are three important things that you have to remember, and I'll write it for you over here. It is the sign, the coefficient, okay, and the variable. Every time you multiply two terms, please remember this: sign, coefficient, variable. Sign is that plus sign or minus sign that we are going to deal with. Coefficient is the number that we are multiplying. Variable is the alphabet. So in this case, my sign is plus over here. So plus into this plus will become plus. Coefficient is 1. So 1 multiplied by 6 is 6. And x square, and there's nothing over here, so this will become x square. So sign, coefficient, variable. Remember this. Okay. Now once I've got this 6x square, I need to split it. That's the reason it is called as splitting of middle term. So 6x square, okay, forget about the 6 right now. Just look at this. This x, I've written over here 1. I have to divide it in two parts, right? So this x square are nothing but 2x is over here, so which is given 1 over here and 1 over here. And this 6 can be splitted in terms of 2 into 3. So 2 3 times 6. X into x, x square. Now I need to give some signs for these. Now that signs will be dependent on this main equation. So you look at the middle term, okay, and whatever this middle term sign is, over here it is negative. Go and give it to the bigger number that you have written over here. So minus will be given to this number. Now if I have written minus over here, now there's a problem, because minus into plus is minus, but here it is plus again. I can't change this sign, so all I will do is put a negative sign over here. So this would become minus and minus plus 2 into 3, 6, x into x, x square. Again, I've kept this thing in mind: sign, coefficient, variable. Sign, coefficient, variable. Okay, so I've got these two new terms now, minus 2x and minus 3x. Now those are written over here, minus 2x and minus 3x. That's the reason it is called as splitting of middle term. This middle term is splitted made into two halves, not equal but two halves. Okay, so now what will happen is, from this x square minus 2x, this is one part, okay, and this is the other part. Hope you can see it very clearly. Okay, From here, take something common. So there's x square and x over here. So I'll take x common. If I take from these 2x which are there, 1x is taken out. So what will remain? 1x will remain minus this x is already taken out. So 2. Okay. And once you get this bracket, write exactly same bracket over here. So x minus 2 I will write back again. Now I need minus 3x. So all I will do is write minus 3 over here, because if I open this up, minus 3 into x is minus 3x. The rest will be the same. Okay, so just bother about that. First take something common, whatever is inside the bracket, write it back again. And then look at this term. When I open the bracket, I should get the same term again. So minus 3 into x will become minus 3x. Now, what is inside the bracket? You write once, that is x minus 2. And what is outside the bracket? You write again. So x minus 3, which is equal to 0. Now, x minus 2 equals to 0 or x minus 3 equals to 0. So I have written this separately. And then finally, this 3, there is a negative, goes on the other side, becomes positive. So x is equal to 3. And this would become x is equal to 2. Okay. Now, we were told to verify the relationship. Verify. Right. So let us check. Now here, my x is 3 and the other one is 2. So I'll just give one numbers over here, since there are two x's, it will be confusing. So I'll say this is x1 and this is x2, just for our understanding. And then this would become x1 plus x2. So x1 plus x2. What happens? Let us see what is the answer. If I do that, it will become 3 plus 2, which is equals to 5. Okay. Here, now we are coming back to the previous way. Alpha plus beta is minus b upon a. So in this problem, what is b of mine? Minus 5. So this would become, this minus is of the formula. My b is minus 5 upon a. What is my a? 1. So minus and minus will become plus 5 upon 1, which is nothing but 5. Now can you see this? 5, and here also I have got the answer as 5. So now we have verified this, that sum of the zeros using the splitting of middle term, whatever we have got, and also by using the formula. Same way, let us check for the product of zeros. This is nothing but 3 multiplied by 2, which is equal to 6. Same way, in this formula, alpha beta is equal to c upon a. My c value is 6. So I will write that upon a value is 1, which is 6. So this and this is also verified. Okay. So sum of 0 verification and product of zeros. This is nothing but this problem of finding the zeros of the polynomial and verifying the relationship. Now for practice, you can solve this question which I have written over here, 3x square plus 2x minus 5. And if you solve it, write it on a piece of paper, click a picture, email it to me, and I will be happy to correct it for you. And email is in the description box below. If you have understood this problem, then please hit the like button, share the video with your friends, and let them also learn math in a better way. Okay. If in case this is becoming a little bit complicated because there are too many things to remember over here, please watch the video again. I'm sure you'll be able to understand it well. This part, whatever we have solved by splitting of middle term, is not your 10th standard portion. This is what you have already studied in the 9th standard. So in case you had not studied it in the 9th standard and you have missed it out, watch the video again. I'm sure you'll be able to understand it. Keep in mind this sign coefficient variable. If you remember this part, trust me, you will not make mistakes in the problems. Because most of the time, polynomials, the only problem comes when you miss out signs, you miss out variables, you tend to add, multiply, any random thing. But I will handle that part, but you please take care of sign, coefficient, variable. If you do this, you will not make mistakes in the problem. Okay, and once again, try this problem and send it to me. Thank you very much, and God bless you. Bye bye.